so is it something that you can see, you can see yourself saying to your kids, like, hey, introducing it to them?
I can see giving it to my 5-year-old granddaughter.
Right.
And say, go for it, yeah.
I liked how it had questions you could ask on that subject.
Okay.
Because that's always my hard part, is like I might want to interview somebody, but how will I ask them?
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you have dates on those questions? Does it say, what day did this happen? When were you born? Marriage dates, are dates part of this?
We haven't worked on that yet.
Because that's kind of a huge part of it.
Right, for having it.
Yeah.
Having it.
But if you're seeking with family search, those dates should already be in there, right?
Yeah.
For those people that you're
depending on the person, and so that's something that you would want, Sister Barnes, just so so it's accurate and in the right place, right? Okay.
But that would be another tag that you could have,
Yeah,
tag
you
a
would
date of an event.
That's right.
And then that could help build in the timeline where it belongs.
Right. Okay.
I assume events are going to have date tags. I mean, an event is going to have a date as part of it.
Right. Right. And yeah, I mean, what we've been working on so far, and that's still a feature that we're figuring out, and as we actually build it, so people can use it, but is just making it as frictionless as possible as we're doing that. So we've kind of debated about dates, but this is really good, knowing that it would need that would be really valuable to have a specific date in the sections and prompts.
Well, especially, I mean, with the family search, you've got basics, birth, death, whatever, but
Right.
when you met grandpa,
Right.
when you first realized you were in love with him, the day that you graduated or had your first, whatever,
Yep.
that kind of makes them more human, I guess.
Right. Okay. Perfect. That's great.
Well, it puts things in its timeline.
Right.
Where it belongs.
Right.
And those are the fun stuff that you like watching, too. Those are things that make Grandma Roo funny,
Yeah.
little comments. Those are the personalities you want to know. You just don't want to know them by birth date, marriage date, death date, You like those other little nuances.
So that's something that you like about it, is just that you get to know them
Yeah.
beyond the facts that exist about it.
Yeah, they could tell the story and not mention the date at all, but you can go back and edit it and put in the dates.
Right.
Maybe if you ask them later or something. But that would be good for your own point of view.
Perfect. Excellent.
I would think part of, depending on what technology you're using, if you're just using the video capture function in the iPhone, that's created in a meta tag anyway. And so you just have to pull the date out of the meta tag and give somebody the ability to edit it, I would think.
You mean for if the date happens to be like when you're videoing them?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that won't be hard at all.
The interview will have a date stamp on it, in other words.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the date of the actual event, and then the date of the interview of
What they're talking about.
when that happened. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Any other positives, things that you like?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when you go into the video manager part, do you have the ability to kind of move things around? Meaning that once you've put something into the family tree and into a timeline, if you decide you want to move it, you got it in the wrong spot or whatever. Have thought about how you would move that around, or?
Absolutely, probably just by the person who puts it in there is kind of the admin of that video. And so you absolutely have, because you're going to make mistakes, people are going to make mistakes,
Right.
and it's going to be a working process.
Okay.
That's
Would it be very hard to find, like if you're interviewing your aunts and uncles, would it be hard to find them on the thing, or can you search by their name in your tree?
Yeah, we'll definitely have name search. Like what Tim was saying is you can just depending on the generation is you can just scroll either way side or your spouse's side, it'll just go to their siblings and then outwards from there. So we're trying to make that just a really easy experience and kind of a fun way to explore the videos. But yeah, we'll definitely get a great search into that if you want to just get right down
Well,
to
how about like your cousins? I mean, I know you do your siblings, generation, but how about your cousins?
Right. What we're planning is just, as soon as you get done with your siblings, it'll have a little mark, and then you just go into your cousins
Oh.
on that same generation. So if that, I don't know if that makes sense. That's something.
I think the biggest thing it has going for it is the simplicity and the prompts that will help you create as you go.
Right.
So you don't have to be a creative person, you don't have to have thought out so much, you know, how to organize everything. I know with my parents, for example, just creating folders on the desktop is a challenge. And you know, my mom said, can you help me organize all my photos? And it was like a 3-hour, you know, instruction on just how to create folders and organize it. And finally I said, just let me do it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you just look at it and tell me where you want it, and I'll do it.
Right.
So the simplicity and the prompts, I think, are really key. And I think that the other thing that it has going for it, or that it will have going for it, is if you make it really easy then to share and to, you know, plug into each other's family trees and timelines and stuff like that.
Right.
Because having the videos is the first part, the second, but everybody wants to then share it.
Right.
And so to make that part very easy as well,
Yeah.
I think it would be huge.
So what are you gonna do, have family members like log into a website to look at everything?
Right.
So will family members, I mean, you'll have to give them permission, or how do you protect privacy advice stuff?
Yeah, so that's kind of our next thing is that we're looking at is how you do, how we work with inviting on the one end and sharing on the other end. Trying to get the core down so we know what specific things we want to share and whatnot. But yeah, the idea is maybe, I mean, we could do invites for, you know, to invite them in there, or if they have your email, they can enter that and you can accept them. And so it's meant to be family oriented, not a big public thing. And then once they get it, then it's a shared family tree, and you're uploading to the same people's profiles, whatever your video is.
But we all know, once it hits the internet, everybody in the world will find out about it. So you have to be really careful about that, because there are things that you would say in a one-on-one interview that you might be really embarrassed when they came out and you found out that the whole family knows about it.
Right.
So you even within families, you know, there are probably things you would say to one portion of the family that you might not want to get beyond those boundaries.
Yeah.
So,
If Grandma Ruth's talking about the weird uncle.
Because we all have
right.
one.
The weird uncle going, me?
so you share it with the not weird uncle, who